Hello, thanks for joining me for another edition of your show, Q Sports on Ascent Television. My name is Jide Olaniro. I'm breaking first on the show as usual. And before we really start or set the ball rolling, it's time for us to take the news. And when we come back, like I said, I will break first. So, welcome to the show once again. Welcome back from the news. So I'm breaking, and if I break, I might run home with the trophy. Who knows on today's show? But I won't do that. Let me give my partner also the opportunity to also test the table. Joachim joins me again on the show today. Joe, good to have you. Compliments of the season to you.
Yes, Jude. And how's everything? How's the weekend?
Great. And the compliments of the season to our viewers as well, too. We wish you all the best this season. And, of course, stay safe and make sure you stay to keep the protocol of this particular season. You need to stay safe, keep social distancing, and always wear your mask if you need to, and make sure that you are not in any overcrowded place. And be careful when you go to super spreader events this season. Okay, that is the message from all of us right here on Ascent TV. Okay, Joe. So many things went down that we'll have to quickly do a review of them, of yours, from the World Grand Prix, which of course will begin. It's beginning today. But we will. That is going to be in Coventry, and also our talking point mostly will be about the Mosconi Cup, where Europe also are the champions. They are the champions after beating their US counterpart by 11-6. What it means is that before this particular edition, it was 13-13. They were they were apart, but right now they've gotten one more than the United States players. So we will be looking at that too, and the fact that the Scottish Open also went down, and Luca Brecel is the champion after dispatching John Higgins. Although John Higgins...
Don't use the word dispatch. It was a battle.
Yeah, but eventually the winner is when
when you use the word dispatch, it's as if it was a mismatch. It was not a mismatch. It was so it's a battle. And the good thing for me is Luca has proven that he qualifying for the finals of the UK Open was not a fluke. Okay. I remember in the UK Opens, he qualified. He was runner-up to Zhang Zitong, the Chinese, what I call it, this Chinese protege. So, and he's just almost back to back. He has done it again, and this time, I believe he brought the experience in length from that event. He brought it into this event, and he took away the prize. Fantastic! Congratulations to Luca Brecel for that particular one. And back to the talking points, Mosconi Cup. The fact that it was a cherry news just some days before the opening ceremony that Kazoo was announced as the title sponsor, and I think they will remain for some time because they will be taking the sponsorship into the next edition that will be taking place in Las Vegas. That means they are going to the stateside this time around. Kazoo is a betting company.
Okay.
You can see how foreign betting companies are sponsoring and investing in sports events.
In a product that is already there.
Yes. Whether
it is not obscure, it is
whether
there.
It is there or whether it is not there. Mosconi Cup was not born today.
Exactly.
Everybody has continuously played their own part, if I'll use that.
But the issue that I want you to also get is that there is a Mosconi Cup. That is where Castle is coming. Yeah. There is an event.
I don't want to agree with you there. The important thing is that the Castle, which is a betting company, needs the brand to be one of the products on its platform. So they are investing to create a content, to add value. They are not waiting. They are not doing ambush marketing, if I'll use that word.
Of course, it's not out there because there is you won't do so because the level at which Mosconi is, nobody will want to do ambush marketing.
The lesson for me is that betting companies in Africa, especially betting companies that are foreign brands, if I use that word, you know, some of them, betting companies that are foreign brands that are offering their content to the African continent, they should invest in African sports. That's the point I'm just trying to make. Because we have the Nations Cup coming. We have the Nations Cup coming. Have we had any betting company, whether foreign or local, that is investing in the AFCON? No. That tells you that there is something fundamentally wrong.
They might not be title sponsor. I know they will do. They will definitely drive one or two.
Instead, the betting companies in Nigeria, especially in Nigeria, are busy investing in reality show.
Because that's the content they can see.
That's the content they can see. Okay, that's very good.
That's the content they can see. So I think people will also, for me, my part is that people will always, money will gravitate to where there is value for it. I think that is what I feel that, and that has always been the major thing, except we want to pretend that businessmen or business people don't think that way. Looking forward to the next edition, which is in Las Vegas. I think that is a place to be. And really, I know that some of the United States fans, they will be the home fans then. They are watching what happened.
They are watching. They
will also want to.
So they want. No, I don't think the American fans are as petty as that. And they want to repay the British fans in the same.
But the good thing is that I just hope that I know that they just definitely the British fans, because in this level we won't call them British, the European fans, they want to travel to Las Vegas, and it's going to be definitely. I hope that because it's going to be from I think it's going to be from November 30th to December 7th or something.
It's always the first week.
Exactly.
It's
December,
always the
November
first week
30th
of
to
4 days. Always the first 4 days in the first week of this. So it's going to be either November.
I know it's December. The date has been set already. December. It's from November 30th, the last day in November.
Let's hope. So let's hope. Surprisingly, you might have the opportunity of being there.
Yeah, really, I would really love to be there, especially because it's taking place in Las Vegas.
Maybe you will talk to Emily Fraser.
Exactly.
Well, she can send you an invite.
Definitely, because it's already. I saw I interview while Emily was excited about the fact that it's good they will be going back to Las Vegas, the street side where the state side where they will be having fun and all that. There is the momentum right now, and hopefully, I want to believe that by next edition. We should be out of the woods as far as the pandemic is concerned, and
hopefully by God's grace,
it's going to be quite interesting. I know
travel will be better.
Exactly.
Because with this Omicron, only God knows what the next thing is going to be. Sincerely, very difficult to plan now.
And so, Matchroom Sports and the crew, Emily Fraser, if you're watching, I know that you always try as much as possible to. Follow what we do here, but all the best to you guys. You guys have done fantastic job by keeping to the schedule. Yeah, that's what, because we know what it is like here when you're putting together a program or putting together a championship, especially at this time. Big ups to you guys and to all the rest of the team and Matchroom. All right. Now let's just go on a break now, and when we come back, the break will actually be about the player of the week. This time around, we are not. Our player of the week is not an active player. You know, he's retired since 2015. His name is Efren Reyes. You know, fantastic player in his days. He's won everything, and you know what? He's from Philippines. Just like so, most times I wonder. How some of these guys have really worked in the shadow of the likes of Manny Pacquiao. People feel the best thing to happen to Philippines is Manny Pacquiao, but
it's not true. That's
fantastic
not true.
Record that Efren Malaga has.
When it comes to pool, Efren is the. I don't want to use the word God.
Massive money, exactly. He earned when he played this. He earned so much.
When it comes to pool, the idol of pool is Efren himself.
Wow.
I am telling you, Efren himself is the idol of pool. If you talk about people like Muhammad Ali of boxing, you talk of Efren when it comes to pool, man, he's a fantastic player. Wow. In his days, oh my God. I believe, even right now, if given the opportunity, I'm sure many of the top players that we still have there in the arena will struggle to beat him.
Wow.
I am telling you, he'll make they work for their money as far as I'm concerned.
Wow. Well, I'm beginning to think. I'm racking my brain. I wish we can just, we can organize an exhibition game for him and some of
some of these people. Let us see if it's possible.
Wow.
If our sports ministry will just do some of these exhibitions and bring them over here to Africa.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to say to Nigeria. They'll bring them to Africa and let them come and show the African players that pool is more than is more, or Q Sport is more than those local bettings that they do on the table.
All right. Over to our player of the week. We still respect you because you are a legend. Our friend Balalag Reyes is our player of the week.
Efren Reyes is a professional pool player from the Philippines and has been the world champion 2 times.
Winner, and the winner with his gold medal, his check for $60,000, his official trophy, and the title of the World Professional Pool Champion, the Magician, Efren Reyes!
Efren Reyes wins it. He wins it. And I'm not going to say anything else, Mike. Efren Reyes has just said it.
He is widely regarded as the best player in the world among pool players. He has mesmerized pool fans all over the world with his one-of-a-kind skills that earned him the well-deserved moniker, the Magician, an unshakable nickname that still sticks to him to this day. In some matches, he could find absolutely no meaningful hurdles to go through, but the man regarded as one of the best pool players of all time said he is human too, and found some opponents tougher to beat than others. Nonetheless, his actions as a pro player is a series of incredible high-level performances, spanning widely the years of his career.
Welcome back. Yeah, from that break. Okay. Let's go on right now. We're coming back home, and this time around we're looking at the Snooker and Pool Players Alliance ranking again this week. The latest from the house of the SPPA. Joe, is occupying 2 positions. He's my in-house analyst as well as the president of the Snooker and Pool Players Alliance of Nigeria. Joe, what's happening? What's the latest from the house of the SPPA?
Right now we are seeing
SPPA rather.
Many of the players are picking and loving to play Chinese pool rather than the English pool.
Wow.
So we are not seeing a lot of movement in the ranking of the English pool, players that play English pool.
Okay.
And another peculiarity is that because we are insisting that the players must play using the standard WPA rule, all those house rules that people create, too short, all of that, no more. You see, most players are now migrating to playing Chinese pool. So for Chinese pool, we have a lot of movement on top of the ranking. We have Oluwole Abayomi is still topping the Chinese pool ranking. His ranking point is 1147.50. That's he's topping as number one. We have Kenneth Marisol. Kenneth Marisol is now, I think previously Kenneth Marisol was number 3. But now Kenneth Marisol is number 2, and his ranking is 1059.00. It tells you he has gained almost, I think he has gained almost 10 to 15 points in the last 1 week. And in number 3 position, we have Edgar Paddy, who was the previous number 2, who was previously in number 2 position, and he has 1055.00. Then we now have, I think in the number 4 position, we have Oscar Iro, who is 105.50. Then we have in number 5, I think in number 5 and number 6, we have 2 people occupying
there is a joint
field because they have equal ranking points. And both of the 2 players, that's Karo Ikeweno and Christopher Abiodun, both of them have a ranking point of 1031.00. And that is where we have a lot of action in the last 1 or 2 weeks when it comes to the alliance.
What's the motivation? Because I can see that means that most of these players now concentrate on the Chinese pool.
Yes, they are concentrating on Chinese pool because we're supposed to have organized the top 4 tournament for Chinese pool. Unfortunately, the venue what we wanted to use for the top 4, that was in Victoria Island, we couldn't get confirmation for the event for that period. All attempts to get that venue available for that event was not successful. But we are still on it. We are still hoping that 2022 will give us greater opportunities. But remember that our top 4 events they are monthly events for all our various formats of Q sports that we normally manage. That's 8-ball pool, Chinese pool, and snooker. So we are doing everything possible. We are hoping that once we get the venue ready, immediately you see a lot of action. You see a lot of the player because, especially because even 9-ball pool, we want Nigerians to embrace 9-ball pool. We are seeing what is happening in UK. There's going to be the UK Opens for 9-ball pool. It's coming up. And UK is just down the road as far as I'm concerned. The last time US Opens, everybody went to Las Vegas to play in the US Open. Between Africa and US, or between Nigeria and the US, is the minimum of 11 hours by flight. But UK is not just too far, it's just 6 hours by flight. So our ability to kickstart some of these events and even groom the players into semi-professional, even professional level, it will come in handy so that in all these open events we have an opportunity of sponsoring or sending 1 or 2, 3 players to this event. I remember the last time we had the opportunity to talk to Emily Fraser, she did say that she knows that Matchroom will be open to having players from Africa to come in and play in some of these events they organize. But the important thing is that we must make sure that the players that we are bringing to these events are top quality, not just street players, are top quality, because they'll be playing against people like Cassie, Joshua Fila, and the rest of them, and men. You see how those players play. They play hard. Even the Filipinos. The Filipinos they are tougher Even the Europeans, as far as I'm concerned, the Filipinos are tougher than Europeans. So we are going to bring our players to the big stage. We must begin to do what is right over here.
All right. So that is from the president of the Snooker and Pool Players Alliance. Yep, it's time for us to go on the show. Let me quickly do that by telling Joe. Joe, thanks once again for coming on the show.
My pleasure as usual. It's Christmas season already.
Compliment of the season to you.
Sure, compliments too. I think it's a good time for us to spend playing some beautiful pool, snooker, or this thing. And maybe on the 26th, Boxing Day, maybe come around to one of the SPP affiliate bars.
All right.
And let's catch some fun.
That should be good. That'll be good.
Merry Christmas in advance to all of you, if we don't see before Christmas.
All right. So that's it for us on the show. Compliments of the season to you once again. I wish you all the best, and may next year, may we enjoy the best of Christmas as well as the best of 2022. Okay, that's it. And don't forget, you can reach out to us on our, touch points. Our touch points means our social media handles on Ascent TV, and also you can subscribe to this channel to watch the best of Q Sports content. Till I come your way next time, I'm yours truly today, tomorrow, and of the future in Q Sports. Like I will always say, keep focused and keep supporting. Junior Lionel is right here, and I'm saying, see you some other time.